You know, look, you know this as well as I do. One of the things about living in Toronto
Sheep.
is no, it's not sheep. It's not sheep.
Quit
Part
following
of it
along.
is
Get over
no,
it.
no. It's that we have this real inferiority complex.
That's
We
exactly
really do.
what my article is about. It's
Yeah.
so Toronto. Who else do we boo all the time? Well, remember Larry Murphy? That was for another reason.
Vince.
Because they thought he was Vince Carter when he comes back. Booing Vince Carter. Larry Murphy was a guy who only went away and I think won 2 more Stanley
He
Cups
did
in
win,
Detroit.
including one that year. I remember talking to Waters
That
about
year.
that. I remember talking
And he's
to
from
Waters.
Dorset Park, right here in Toronto.
Well, he was a great GTHL player. At that time, I think it was just the THL, but whatever. The thing, they traded him. They got nothing for him. And they traded him to Detroit because they liked him. Quite seriously, they liked him. They didn't like what was going on with the fans, getting on him all the time, and they just went, you know what, it's not working.
It was
out.
embarrassing for the guy. And he was put in a position
He's a Hall
where
of
he should have never
Famer, for
been.
God's sakes.
And they went to Detroit and they
But
played
here's
him on
the
the power
problem.
play where he should have been.
Here's the thing. Quite seriously, Toronto sports fans don't know shit. You know, Leaf fans are a great example. There's an ad in the paper today. NHL legend Ty Domi. Really? He's not a legend in the NHL. Maybe a legend in Toronto. He ain't around the league. He was just another goon. Really, that's what he was. He couldn't play. That situation back in, I think it was 2002, when he went after Scott Niedermayer after Niedermayer scored a goal. The Leafs were going to win that series. I absolutely believe that. I remember talking to Johnny Madden about this, and the Devils thought they were done. They rallied because of that.
Madden played with the Devils.
The thing about it was, it happened like 4 or 5 seconds after a goal. I think Domi got like an 8-game suspension for it to start the next season.
It was idiotic.
It was stupid, and yet if that had happened to anybody else on that roster, he would never have been back. Not Domi. Domi comes back, he's still a hero. That Toronto reaction, the way the Toronto people. I thought another one last week. I heard some caller on one of the talk shows say, you know, that Kessel, he's a bum. Get rid of him. I heard Rafi Torres is available. Let's trade him even up for Rafi Torres. What? Rafi Torres got traded for a 3rd-round draft
To
pick.
hear you talk, that guy's on a lot of shows because you do bring him up on a fairly regular basis.
Well, I've heard it. Well, it's just the point I'm getting at is that's idiotic.
Yeah.
That's a guy who should be driving his car wearing a helmet. You know what I'm saying? You're an idiot. And the thing is, there's a lot of guys like that. There's a lot of guys who think, oh, I got to hit them. Yeah, that's how you win. What? Brad Marsh. Remember Brad Marsh?
Yes, I do.
I can
Marshy.
skate better on one foot than Brad Marsh. He's terrible. But you know what? Leaf fans loved him. Why? Oh, he gives a whole lot of effort. That's how you win. What? Brad Marsh is how he played as long as he did is a mystery. Leaf fans love him. Did they win anything while he was there? Oddly enough, no.
I asked Gary Lehman once why Marshy had played for as long as he did. He says he does a great job of keeping the gaps just right. In other words, the gaps between the forwards
sure.
and back again.
The ones he could stay close to.
And that's the only thing he could think of.
Yeah. You know, people would love he'd come out running.
How about Motor City Smitty?
Another one, completely inept at the game. But boy, people, you know, did you see how hard he went into that corner? Yeah, but he didn't come out with the puck. Oh, yeah, but he went hard. Idiots. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got that off my chest.
I'm glad. Took you a while to get you warmed up this morning, but I'm glad you did. City's playing.
That shit drives you nuts, though.
City's playing against United.
Rafi Torres for Phil Kessel. Really? And wow. Okay.
I think it's not just Toronto. I think every city falls in love with guys who are kind of. But I shouldn't say every city does because I guess they're all different. But Toronto,
I don't see it happen in Montreal.
falls in love with certain
You don't see
types
anyone
of
in
guys.
Montreal saying, "Hey, you know what? We love those guys who do nothing but look good doing it." What?
Yeah.
Never happens. Because you know why? Because they don't play there. Who has a better record over time? Oh, strangely, it's Montreal.
You have to go out there, but you have to be good as well. And no, it's not even that. Toronto loves the guys that go out there. They got some blood running down their face. They punch above their weight.
Exactly.
That type of thing.
But on the other hand, you can't be European and do that.
No.
That's whoa. We have our standards. Gotta be a good old Canadian boy. I gotta go. I love that Leo Komarov. Who? What?